Hello everyone, I am Eli Brown here at the 2023 South Florida Open. We are here at Royal Palm Beach. We're at Commons Park. The course is Lakeside. And this is some footage of me while I'm playing. And hope you guys enjoy. Alright, we are here at hole 1. I'm trying to put it out to the right. Have it fade in. But I threw it a little early. Definitely was afraid to put it out over the water. Didn't want to start out with a big bogey. So, and for me, this is an easy layup because you don't want to go long. There's the water's like 10 feet behind the basket. It's not what you want to start off with. All right, we're here on hole 2. This you can either go forehand or you can go backhand. And I decided to go backhand because my forehand does not have enough power. But I threw it a little high, threw it into the leaves of the palm tree, and came up a little short. Right here, this is one of the putts I'm really proud of because I'm putting into a tailwind with a low ceiling, and the tailwind will only make the putt drop. So I was able to put enough power on there. Alright, hole 3. I'm throwing a hyzer out to the right. And I'm really happy with this. I wish I gave it maybe a little bit more height, but it was able to get plenty to the left. So now we're here on the putt. I got a little bit of a tough stance because of the uphill. But, I mean, those should go in. That was not a good putt. Alright, here I'm putting into a slight headwind, and I thought I threw it perfect in the wind. I thought the wind would have had it rise up, but it just didn't. Alrighty, here on hole 4, it's a hyzer shot, and then a forehand. This here I'm throwing a force, nice and wide. There's 2 mandos here. It's a double mando, but the double mando shouldn't come into play if you throw a good shot. It's not going to be like if you have a good shot, you're going to get unlucky. Alright, here I'm throwing a felon. The basket, that tree that's on the left, is probably 30 feet past it. I'm pretty close to in line with that tree. Actually, alright, here there's a left to right wind, and I thought I threw that perfect, but the wind, I thought I would push it more to the right, and it did. Alrighty, here on hole 5, I'm throwing a force over the water. It's a pretty simple shot, just gotta make sure you put enough power onto it, enough height. Here, I thought I threw this perfect, but kind of stalled out a little bit towards the end. This is another one with the putt where it's like the water's it's like 20 feet past the basket. So I'm gonna give this one I'm gonna try and give this one a nice soft bid. Did a good job on that bid, but definitely wouldn't have gone into the water if I missed that. So that's what I'm happy about. Alright, hole 6 here. I am throwing a felon on a forehand. Trying to make sure I put it out nice and wide to the left, but I definitely thought I threw it over the little bit of fence there, but I was able to get it come back in bounds with that sidewalk. That sidewalk's out of bounds. Alright, here I'm probably about 25 feet away. Definitely a nervy putt, but sink it in. Gives me a lot of confidence going into hole number 7 here. Hole number 7 here is a par 4, but at the time I thought it was a par 3. But it's 401 feet, so a really short par 4.
Okay, I'm good.
Pull this one out a little bit to the right, but I know I'm still probably 60 feet away, maybe about 70. I can give this one a nice little bid. Here, my putt just went I just sailed it over the top. Didn't put low enough, but still still got this comebacker. I make that putt. So that's a birdie. Alright, and now we're heading on to hole number 8 here. The basket is straight ahead, but I'm trying to throw it out to the right. Don't quite commit to it enough. And I throw it off to the left. And now here, I don't have to, I can throw it. There's a bunch of palm trees in the way. There's not really a good opening, so, but I got lucky enough to have an easy little shot into to try and put it out there by the basket. Definitely didn't, I tried to put anhyzer on that one. Came out a little hyzer, but that branch definitely kept it from going too far to the left, making a nice easy shot. Here, I'm doing a nice forehand out to the left, trying to have it skip off the sidewalk, and surprisingly on this one, the sidewalk is not out of bounds, so you can just throw it as far to the left as you want. Alright, here I'm probably about 30-35 feet away, but here I'm afraid that I'm going to hit the basket and then roll away into the water. So I definitely got a little scared on that putt, but I shouldn't have. It's a nice little easy putt that I could easily go for. Alright, here on hole 10, I'm throwing a force. It's a nice understable force. I wanted to give it a little bit more height, but didn't quite give it enough height to be able to get the full flight out of it. Here I'm probably close to 80 feet, trying to get it up and down, but yeah, it was just way high and way to the left. Didn't mean to do that. Now I have this nice little easy comebacker. And the classic Eli with the 15-foot miss putt. And so that was a bogey. Coming in here to hole 11, trying to put it just to the left and then have it fade in. And I didn't put quite enough power on there, but still good. I got probably about a 35-footer here. Sinks it. That feels great after missing a short little dinker. Alright, here on hole 12, I'm trying to throw something out to the left and have it turn back in. And then here, I threw it like 2 inches too high, and it hit that branch and died out a little bit, but still got about maybe a 45-footer. And I thought out of my hand that was in. I already counted that as a 2 right out of my hand.
Yes, sir. There you go.
I make the little short putt. All right, moving on to hole 13 is 302 feet. I'm throwing a forehand with my DD3. That one felt really good, but I definitely turned a little too fast and I pulled it right into that tree. Now I'm trying to throw a little flex shot around there. It comes up a little bit short. I thought it was good out of my hand, but was a little scared of that tree again to pull it back over. Alright, here it's hard to give it a floaty run because of the top branches there, so I just lay it up. Say, hey, I'm going to take the easy bogey versus taking a double. Alrighty, here on hole 14, I'm trying to put it a little bit to the right, have it fade to the left, right at the basket. Don't really want to put it too far to the right or too far to the left because of the trees.
It's gonna be safe.
I throw it too far to the left, but I find a little opening to be able to push through there. And I come up, I have a nice little easy shot here. I'm gonna try and give this one I think I'm gonna try and give this one a floaty bid. I throw it a little too high. Alright, a nice little short putt here. Alright. Now, moving on to hole 15. There is a headwind here, and it's 380 feet, pretty much. It is a big crush, so I'm trying to throw this as hard as I can, right at the basket. And I come up
I think
just short.
but that is close.
I mean, that hit the top of the reeds, and it just came up just short. Alrighty, here it's a nice little easy forehand, up and down. Nice little easy shot. Now I got about a nice little 10 to 15 footer to tap it out. Nice little easy putt here. Alright, we are moving on to hole 16. And I'm trying to throw it over the trees out to the right. Throw it a little too far on the inside. Got a little scared of that water. But still, I'm still up there. I still got a putt. This is about probably 50 to 60 feet, I think. Or probably not that far. It's probably 50 feet. Was a little afraid of that pole to hit that with my hands, so I ended up doing a weird little shot. It felt weird out of my hand. Now we have this little tap in. Alright, moving on to hole 17. Here we have, I'm throwing a buzz, but out of my hand, I thought it was perfect. But I think I threw it a little too low, and I think if I threw it a little bit higher, I would have made it to the basket. But now I'm left with about a 40 footer. Out of my hand, I thought it was good, but was slightly to the right. Alright, moving into hole 18. This is a 19-hole layout, so this is not our final hole. This is an island hole, probably. It's about 230 feet. It's a little touchy one because there's not much room between the basket and the water. Or there's like maybe 20 feet on each side of the basket to land it in. I think that little nice easy putt that I was left with. Alright, moving on to hole 19. I'm trying to throw my vulture, and I pulled it over. Probably should have thrown a couple discs up on that, but definitely pulled it over. Now I'm left with this little upshot here. I pull it, but I get a nice little lucky kick off that tree to put me within circle one. Alright, here I'm probably about 15-20 feet away, and nice little tap in to finish the round. Alright, after round one, I'm put tied for 8th place at even, which was a 932 rated round. I am really happy with that after that round. Alright, thank you everyone for watching. Stay tuned for round 2. See you next round.